Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade, and tonight we're on the red carpet for the New York premiere of The Hollars, directed by and starring John Krasinski. We'll be chatting with him as well as the cast, including Margo, Martindale, Sharlto, Copley, and more, so get ready for a great night behind the velvet rope. Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade. So John Krasinski, your second time behind the lens,
Yes.
man. How is it different with The Hollars than the first time?
Well, it's interesting. I think the first time was more of like a cinematic experience. It was a little more of an art house film, and I was just so lucky to be able to do that because David Foster Wallace is one of my favorite authors, and that was an extremely personal experience for me. And then this is a very linear story. It's a much bigger cast, and it's a lot more responsibility because as you're telling the story, you realize if you're not making people cry, you're failing. If you're not making people laugh, you're failing. And if you don't get a cast this good, you're failing. So I had a lot more pressure.
You had a pretty good cast there.
I had a good cast.
Margo, one of the best living actresses.
We've got.
Sharlto, awesome.
That's right. Everybody should keep saying that, yeah.
When you get to work with a cast like this, it's got to be such a joy, man, right?
It's such a joy, and it's really easy. I remember asking Matt Damon about Clint Eastwood, and he said he only does 1 or 2 takes, and that's terrifying. And he asked Clint about it one day, and Clint said, yeah, but I hired you to do the job I know you could do. And that's how I feel about this cast. When you get somebody this good, these people this good, you just sit back and watch, because they're just going to bring their own thing to it. I was in awe every day.
How about this family you're telling the story of? What a unique family. They're train wrecks like my family, but there's still so much love there, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And for me, I think that's what I hope everybody gets out of it. The thing I've most enjoyed about this process is hearing how people are connecting to these characters on screen, saying, that's my family. And that doesn't mean that you've had a parent go through a traumatic experience. Doesn't mean you have a crazy brother. It just means that you can see up there the importance of having a family that's loving, and that, hey, family's complicated and it's a little messy, and you may love your family, you may not love your family, but it's important that we keep talking about things like family, especially in a world like today, which has got a lot of drama.
What drew you to this role and John and everything?
Well, I love Jim Strauss's writing. I'd done a movie with him, and I find his very, on the surface, very simple and truthful, but he has a twist and a turn and a surprise all around.
A lot happens in a weekend for this family, and I love the way you portray this mother. Talk to me about this portrayal, because she's funny yet heartbreaking. There's so much going on with her.
Well, she's the boss of the family. She is living in the moment. She's happy to be living in the moment and experiencing her boys and trying to guide them in the right direction, not knowing what the next day will bring.
You play quite a brother in this movie, man. This guy, he's a stalker, he's a train wreck. He's a lot of fun, though, right?
He was a lot of fun, and he doesn't have to kill anyone or die, which was very attractive to me, because I'd been killing a lot of people in movies, and I just, so I've made one that my mother can watch.
Krasinski, it's the second movie behind the camera. He did a really great job. Talk to me about John as a director.
Dude, he wasn't only directing, he was also producing, and hands-on producing. Like if a location didn't get confirmed for the next morning, he had to run off and try and, talk to the right people and handle that pressure. And it was unbelievable that he sort of just kept all of that pressure away from the set. And sort of, I guess, as you'd expect, it's my first film with an actor-director. Made a very, very cool environment for actors on the set. The best that I've had, for sure.